So on the refeed of my last 2 dry fasts, a 5-day and and my 5th and 6th 9-day dry fast, so long 2 last. Well, I've done a 5-day since my last, because I got a flu bug, so I did a 5-day one to try and get rid of that. But for my last, well, for all of them, the last three dry. And I hadn't done it before. I started with a little bit of fruit. I drank water for 5 or 6 hours, and then over 3 hours with the water, I had an orange. So I had a couple of bits of orange every hour, and I included vitamin C, just diluted in the water, a food-based vitamin C, because I'd heard from somewhere you are so low in vitamin C, it's good to get vitamin C back into your body. But I'm not going to do that again, because the vitamin C was irritating my stomach, even though it was a very light one, very alkaline one from food. That was still irritating my stomach. And I don't think fruit, I'm going to take fruit completely out of my diet. I've been having an orange and berries in very early in the morning, so it's away from everything else. But I think I just get candida and upset stomachs from any fruit, so I'm taking that out, and it irritates my stomach a bit, that fruit at the beginning. So for the last 3, I have tried fruit very slowly, just 1 orange with warm water and a bit of it, but I'm taking that out. The main thing that my body loves, and that is easy to digest, is full of, I want oils, short chain oils, omega-3 oils, because we become so used to converting fat to ketones, and for me, gluconeogenesis, using glucose. So you get your body using your fat, so it gets used to converting fat, and so it's used to and so I have it every day, but I have a blend. First thing is a blend, and it's so for my refeed, the first blend I have is nearly all water, it's milk, and it's flaxseed and chia seed. Now all of these are soaked for 8 hours, so they're germinating. So it's chia seeds and flax seeds for the omega oils and fats for your body. Buckwheat is incredible. Soaked buckwheat. I think the Russian doctor, I can never pronounce his name, he had cooked buckwheat, I think on the second day. Raw buckwheat, germinated. It's got protein in it, it's full of amino acids, what a lot of food-based, plant-based people can be if they're not getting enough pulses. If I am plant-based, whole food, organic, plant-based diet, and I do have plenty of pulses and lentils, so I'm probably not short in leucine and lysine or whatever they're called, but buckwheat is full of them. It's a powerhouse of that. It's got a lot of protein, it's got all of the amino acids. What's the other one that people miss? It's got another one that you get from eggs or something. It's just full of it, where the Russian doctor gives people raw eggs. Choline, it's full of choline, masses of choline in buckwheat, plus all the amino acids. And it's 15% protein, so it's got, you've got your oils, and you're getting those amino acids. To get those amino acids back into your muscles and things, so there's that. And quinoa, I know I pronounce it wrong, they're the same. They're not like your normal grains. They're made up differently. They're both very high in protein, they're full of amino acids, they're full of nutrition, both of them. Or I know more so with the buckwheat. It hasn't got a lot of vitamin C in it as just a seed, but if it's germinated or germinating, if you soak, it is full of vitamin C. So you're getting loads of vitamin C from that, and also from the quinoa. So I have on my first milk, it's not really food, it's milk, it's mainly water, chia seeds, flax seeds, all soaked, all germinating, buckwheat and quinoa and oat groats. Now, you can't get the oat groats to germinate, but they're full of goodness, they're full of protein, they're full of glucose, and they, for me, the oats really settle my stomach. My body really likes them, so I include those. Now, as a daily blend to start the day, that also includes, I have walnuts, I have another, whatever the round ones are. They're very expensive. There's a round one that's full of nutrition, and I have one Brazil nut that does all of your selenium. 2 days selenium in one Brazil nut. So, and I also have a certain amount of black sesame seed, not on the first day, but later. It used to be mainly black sesame, which is, you get all of your calcium from the black sesame. It's got 20 times as much calcium as white sesame, which is high in calcium. But black sesame, just literally full of it. It is half good fatty acids, it's half omega-3s, it's half oil sesame seeds. But I was having so much of it, I became sensitive, so I can't have so much of it. I think it's a bit harder on the body, so it's definitely not included. But that first blend is full of everything I need. Later in the day, if my body can take it, I'll have a small bit of avocado, which is, again, gives me all of those oils and fats that my body has been used to converting. So it has that. I also have a small blend, which again is nearly all water. Half a carrot, a bit of celery, a bit more because my body enjoys it, cucumber. I used to have a bit of homemade sauerkraut for the probiotics in that. I have miso in it, which starts adding a bit of salt, but is also probiotics and B vitamins, and also a couple of black olives without the pips. It's a blend, and they have probiotics and also fat in them, which my body wants. I include vitamins from the very beginning. In that first blend, I have half my vitamins, and then in the blend and the stew at the end of the day, I take the other half of my vitamins, and it has all of the electrolytes and everything in those vitamins. Plenty of vitamin C, vitamin B. Then last thing, or the last bit of the day, I will have a vegetable broth, a vegetable and lentil broth. It has sweet potatoes in it so that you get all of that glucose. It has red lentils which will dissolve into the juice, so I'm getting protein from those. I'll have green lentils. I'm not really eating those, but as the nourishment. So being careful not to have too much, and it's mainly water. That is my first day. It's mainly water. And for whatever your diet is, now my diet is whole food, plant-based. Whatever diet you're on, to go back to that slowly with lots of water is what I would do, but it's not a recommendation. It's just, for me, can't give people advice, but that's what I would do. And then that slowly builds up. The milk gets more in it till it becomes a nice blend. The vegetable blend will get more in it. I will eat a whole avocado. I will start eating the vegetables and the lentils in my vegetable stew as my body becomes used to it. And normally after the 3rd day, I'm back on my normal diet. That is my normal diet. Those meals are my normal diet. I'll have a salad included in that. Up till now, I've been getting up very early and having a bit of fruit and bilberries, all the dried berries that I soak overnight that are full of nutrition. But I'm going to stop that because I'm just not getting proper sleep. And for the vitamin C, I think I get it in vegetables. So I don't want anything sweet in my diet. So that is my diet. Whatever your diet is, great. It may not be the same as mine, but I would say, you know, what I would do if I had that diet, I'm not saying you got to do it, I'd come back to it very, very slowly, drinking lots of water and small meals once you start, let your body get, and probiotics, I take, you know, probiotics, but the fibre will make their own, the probiotics in salad, you know, you're eating salad, it's got probiotics in it, in the plants. So that is all of that. I hope that's been useful. If it has, like this video, comment below. I really want my YouTube channel to take off, and if you're enjoying them, please comment, please like it, please share it, so you know that the YouTube algorithms will pick it up. I'm getting worn out, but this has been long, and I'm a bit under the weather, to be honest, but it's good to do this. I'm now going to do a meditation for dry fasting, and it's what I use in my dry fast. I massage my organs, I massage my lungs, I massage my brain, I massage my body with holographic breathing. And I am the man. I founded holographic breathing. I channeled it about 20 years ago. I want holographic breathing to go out to every single person on earth free of charge from this video or the videos I do, so at least people can learn it. If you enjoy holographic breathing, if you have found it useful, if you learn it on this video and you think, wow, that was good, don't be measly, be generous. All you have to do is click your finger on the like button, write a comment below. Oh, wow, I tried that, that was useful. You know, give something back. I made this wonderful video, I've taken this time out to do all of this. Give something back. Be benevolent, be fruit, whatever, you know. All you have to do, like it, write a comment below, and that'll be useful for other people. That will help me back, that will help my channel. I can't tell you how much people liking this video and commenting on this video will help this video go out to lots of people. I think there's good advice for people on dry fast in this video. Definitely put your blood work or comment about blood work, or if I've got it wrong about muscle loss, because it says, see, you've got to make a distinction. Muscle loss doesn't mean the muscle cells have died, or losing muscle mass doesn't mean that the muscle cells have died. They've just got a bit thinner. They're also on a fast. You eat and you drink and you exercise and they fill out again. So it's easy to think muscle loss is muscle death. In the case of gluconeogenesis, it is not muscle death, but I might have that wrong. Write in the comments below. If you're a nurse, if you're a doctor, if you're a scientist, if you've read research, write it in the comments below. If there are ways other than gluconeogenesis, how your muscle cells are going to die, write it in the comments. I'm not saying I'm God or I know more than other people. You may know more than me. Even if you don't, your comment is useful. If you fasted, your comment below is useful. Right, I'm now going to teach you holographic breathing. If you do this, if you learn this, if you practice it, it will change your life. Maybe not for the better. You may go mad like me. But I can tell you, it's fantastic for dry fasting. It's fantastic for anything. It's fantastic for water fasting. Do it, practice it, enjoy it. Right, I'm going to stop pushing people to do things now. I'm sorry, but I'm just getting on a soapbox. All right, holographic breathing. The lips are relaxed and closed. The upper surface of the tongue is on the roof of the mouth. I'm going to describe it. I'm going to demonstrate it. You don't have to remember that because in the meditation I'll be talking you through it step by step. But I'm going to prep you by describing it and demonstrating it. The lips are relaxed and closed. The upper surface of the tongue is on the roof now. The breath is through the nose, and with the lips still closed, on the in-breath, the jaw gently opens. With the lips still closed, on the out-breath, the jaw gently closes. So you get this gentle motion of the jaw with the breath, and the lips stay closed. It's not an exercise, it is a new modality in breath work. It is natural. We'll teach it in the meditation. There's a point where there's an activation and it just synchronizes with your normal breathing, becomes a new modality in breath work. I'm going to demonstrate it. Now, you might not see my jaw movement because it's small, half a finger width, but you will see that my lips are closed. You will see that it is relaxing, hopefully. All right, here goes. So straight away, you may notice I've slowed down a bit. Yeah, I've slowed down a bit. Good, I should have tried that earlier, then maybe I wouldn't have gone off like that. Instantly, deeply healing, deeply relaxing, deeply meditative, new breathwork modality. If it's the first time you're learning this, it's best to do it seated until it just feels natural and easy, because it's so easy to fall asleep. You can fall asleep or pass out before you've actually learnt it or got the initiation or activation, and then you're not doing it. So it's best to be seated. If you do fall asleep or pass out before getting that initial information, just watch the video again, just watch the meditation again. All right, we are going to start. Closing your eyes, and we're going to bring in some resources before we start the holographic breathing. Sending a smile, sending some energy to the earth, and allowing the earth to say hello back. Notice what that feels like through your body and through your energies. Sending a smile, sending some energy to the higher self and the beneficial energies. The beneficial energies are any divine energies, any divine teachers, any beneficial energies from the subtle realms or the divine realms, and your higher self, sending some energy, sending a smile to your higher self and beneficial energies, and allow the higher self and the beneficial energies to say hello back. And notice what that feels like through your body, through your energies. And asking the higher self beneficial energies to be with you, the earth, the higher self, and the beneficial energies to be with you through the whole meditation as your resource, as your healing energy. So we are now going to start with the holographic breathing. Your lips are relaxed and closed. The upper surface of your tongue is on the roof of the mouth. The tip of the tongue is close to or touching the front teeth. And as much of the tongue is on the roof of the mouth as feels comfortable. So it may be half an inch, maybe a whole inch, maybe the whole tongue is on the roof of the mouth, but it must be comfortable. And with the lips closed, just gently start opening and closing the jaw. It can feel like chewing, it doesn't have to be slow, you just need to get the experience that you can open the jaw, small motion, not big, just half a finger width, open and close the jaw and keep the lips closed. You just need to get that experience. Now slowing that motion down, we're going to start from the movement of the jaw, then we're going to do different things. Slowing that motion down so it's opening and closing slowly. Then when you feel ready, as the jaw is relaxing open, letting the breath come in through the nose. And as the jaw is gently closing, letting the breath leave through the nose. The jaw is gently opening, the lips are closed. Notice how this draws the breath in through the nose. The jaw is gently closing, the breath is exhaling out through the nose. Notice how it feels like a little pump. The jaw is relaxing open, it draws the breath in through the nose. The jaw is gently closing, it exhales the breath out through the nose. The lips are closed all of the time. The tongue is on the roof of the mouth all of the time. If it's uncomfortable, do a smaller, slower motion of the jaw and relaxed. Slower, more relaxed, smaller motion of the jaw. And on the out breath, as the teeth are coming back together, they just relax together, they just float together. There's no pressure. You don't grind your teeth, they just float gently together or slightly apart. The jaw gently opens, the breath comes in through the nose, the jaw gently closes, the breath leaves through the nose. Now we're going to change the gestalt. Rather than the jaw moving the breath, we're going to have the breath moving the jaw. As you breathe in through your nose, the jaw relaxes open. As you breathe out through your nose, the jaw relaxes closed. Notice how everything gets much more gentle, much softer, much easier. Notice how it becomes more energetic. You can feel energies through your brain, through your spine, through your body. It becomes deeply relaxing and meditative. Now we're going to integrate it through your body, breathing in, the chest is opening, the jaw follows. Breathing out, the chest is closing, the jaw gently closes with it. It's a small motion, just half a finger width, and it just starts to be moved by the breath. Breathing in, the abdomen opens, the jaw gently follows along with it. The abdomen closes, the jaw gently follows along with it. Notice you can breathe right down into your pelvis. Notice that in a very subtle way your face has started to breathe. It's not just your mouth, your whole face has started to breathe. Your cranium has started to breathe, your brain has started to breathe, your arms, legs, hands and feet have started to breathe. Your whole body has started to breathe. Every cell has started to breathe. Notice how you can breathe with your organs. How you can breathe with your digestive tract. You can massage your organs, you can massage your digestive tract. For fasting, it's really good to massage your digestion. Right down to the rectum. Notice when you get down to the rectum, you get right down to the sphincter muscle at the bottom of the rectum, you get this release of energy, releasing back up through your spine and through your brain. So massaging the organs, massaging your digestion. Go right down into your genitalia, into your perineum, into your rectum, into the pelvic floor. Get a much deeper breath. You can let the lungs breathe, let the heart breathe. You can breathe with your brain, you can massage and breathe with your brain. So if you're fasting, be it dry fasting or water fasting, good to massage your organs, massage your brain, let everything eliminate. Or if you're not, it's still good to massage everything, let the cells breathe, especially the brain cells. They're floating in water, breathing with the brain cells. breathing with your throat and your neck. Breathing with the muscles, all of the muscles through the body. Opening on the in-breath, closing on the out-breath. Expanding on the in-breath to the sides, contracting medially on the out-breath. The whole body, the muscles, the bones, the organs, the face, the brain, everything. Breathing, keeping everything working, keeping everything being oxidated, giving oxygen into the cells, getting nutrition into the cells, and letting the cells detoxify. Breathing with the cells of the body, not just getting nutrition from the circulation and the food and the glucose and all of the different things, the cells becoming nurtured by the breath. The cells are breathing. There's a breathing motion to every cell. Receiving the spiritual energies into every cell. Receiving light into every cell. Every cell connecting to the earth, receiving nutrition and energies from the earth. And breathe, letting every cell be nurtured spiritually, energetically, physically, with light, with oxygen, with nutrition, with spiritual energies, with earth energies, with light energies, and breathe. And we're going to come back in about a minute, so just gently breathing with that. And sending a thank you to the earth, sending a thank you to the higher self and beneficial energies. Thanking yourself, letting the energies go to the earth for love and healing, letting the energies go back to the earth for love and healing, to go back to the higher self and beneficial energies for love and healing, and allowing yourself to be loved and healed. And when you feel ready, gently allowing yourself to come back. So if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I've got loads of video tutorials and video meditations on YouTube, so you can search those out and watch those. I have a newsletter, goes out once a week, sometimes twice a week. You can go to my website. There's loads of good videos, YouTube videos on my website. Please click on the newsletter. You get newsletter about all of the free webinars and all of the webinar series. There's webinar series, there's practitioner trainings on my website, so you can do all of that. Anyway, you enjoy the rest of your day. Come and do more video tutorials and meditations with me. Let your friends know about it and just continue. All right. See you around.